Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I am Anil from Care College of Nursing. Today I'm going to discuss about past perfect tense. इसका स्ट्रक्चर क्या है, कहाँ इसका यूसेज है, वो हम आज ये वीडियो में देखेगा. Right? The structure is subject plus had plus past participle of the verb. Right? Okay, so before we go to past perfect tense, let's mention something. Simple past and present perfect tense. ये है क्या है? They bought a car. That's a simple past. So that means the action is actually complete. They bought a car. That's a past tense. They bought a car last week. Okay, पिछले हफ्ते उन्होंने एक कार खरीद लिया था. So the action is actually complete. And present perfect tense. They have bought a car this year. They have bought a car this year. That means the action in the second sentence also, the action is complete, but the time is actually not yet finished. All right. So that's why it's a present perfect tense. Okay. In simple past, the action is complete. Present perfect tense, the action is complete. So we already have a two-way to express a past action. Now we are going to discuss about a third. All right. So they bought a car. That's a past event. That's a past action. The action is complete. They have bought a car this year. So when you say they have bought a car this year, that means the action is complete, but the time frame is actually not yet finished. So that is the difference. So in another video, I have already in detail explained the difference between simple present and present perfect tense. But today the scope of the video is to explain past perfect tense. Let's see where we can use past perfect tense. What is the use of past perfect tense? Okay, first let's see the structure of past perfect tense. Look at that. Subject plus had plus V3 means third form of the verb. Okay, or past participle form of the verb. Let's see the structure of past perfect tense. Okay, they had eaten, I had eaten, he had eaten. So remember that there is no change. Okay, so for everywhere use just had. Okay, if it's a present perfect tense, we use I have, you have, he has, she has. Right? So if the subject is third person singular, we use has. But in past perfect tense, there is only one form, no matter what type of subject is. Right? First person or second person, third person, there is no difference at all. Okay, so I had eaten, they had eaten, he had eaten. Okay, let's see the structure of the sentence. They had finished their homework. Subject plus had plus third form of the verb or past participle of the verb. Another example, he had written 3 novels. Another example, I had met his uncle several times. I had met his uncle several times. She had lost her keys. So all these follow the same format. Subject plus had plus past participle of the verb. Let's see some more example where we can use this type of sentence. Okay, look at the definition. Past perfect shows an action that happened before another past action or time. So in simple sentence, I want to say if we are mentioning two different actions of the past and one happened before the other one, we have to use past perfect tense. Let me explain it with an example. Alright, so I'm going to mention 2 incidents. First, I'm going to mention 2 incidents. The first one, the train left at 9 a.m. Second action, we arrived at 9:50. This is the first action and this is the second action. Okay, then what happened? When we arrived, the train had left. So we have to clearly look into this sentence that when we arrived, that's in simple past. And the first action, the train had left, that's in past perfect form. So let me explain it when we have to mention two different actions of the past, the first action should be in past perfect tense followed by the second action that's in simple past. This is the combination. So let's look at this picture. This is the timeline. This is a future and that's the past, and this is a present where we are talking right now. Okay, so we are mentioning about two incidents which happened in the past. One is happened at 9 o'clock, the other one happened in 9:50. Right? So this is a format we can use it. So when we arrived, the train had left. We can also say that the train had left when we arrived, or the train had left before we arrived the station. That's the structure. Okay? So let's see some more examples for more clarity. She had done her homework before she went to college. Two actions are there. One, done the homework, then she went to college. दोनों past tense में है, but one happened before the other one. So what is the first verb? She had done the homework. So she had done the homework should be in past perfect tense followed by simple past. She went to college. That's a structure. Okay. I wasn't hungry because why? I had just eaten. So I was not hungry that time because I had just eaten before that. Right. Another example. They had already left Pune when I came home. They had already left Pune when I came home. I thought I had met her before. I thought I had met her before, but I was wrong. Another example, she had washed her hands before she cooked the dinner. Here also very clearly two actions are there. She had washed her hands and she cooked dinner. So before she cooking dinner, she had washed her hands, right? So if we want to say in negative, we can say after the auxiliary, we can say the negative word. She had not washed her hands before she cooked dinner. Okay, another example, John hadn't reached home when I arrived there. Let's see, how do we ask some questions in past perfect tense? All right, she wasn't there when I came home. Oh, where had she gone? Look at the formula. All right, the question word is there, then the auxiliary had, then the subject, then the third form of the verb. Another question, had it stopped raining when you went out? Okay, had it stopped raining when you went out? Another one, had you finished all your homework before you started watching TV? Here, the answer look at, yes Dad, I had finished my homework before I started watching TV. So two actions is clearly there. First, he had done homework, then watched TV, right? Another one, had she worked here before 2020? Had she worked here before 2020? So the person is actually asking something about the past. Now, the answer, yes, I think so. She had joined the company before 2018. So उन्होंने 2018 से पहले join किया था. So here we are mentioning an event, an action which happened before a past time. All right. So this is the basic structure about it. Let's see once again the question word. Okay. First the question word, then had, then subject, then the verb. Third form of the verb or past participle of the verb. For example, what had he done for a living before he joined the company? Okay. Question word, auxiliary, subject, third form of the verb. Right. Another example, why had you left before I reached there? Why, question word, had, then subject, then verb ka third form. Okay, because you were 1 hour late. That's the answer. So I think this video clearly explained you what is the use of past perfect tense and how we can use it, and basically its structure. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Keep watching.